It's Pang! So, hello everyone. Sorry, that makes no sense if you've just joined the liveness of this. Welcome to High Playing Games. My name is Simon. Today we are live streaming lots of games. And the second one this evening, which I won't be spending tons on, is Pang Adventures. Now, people who are as old as I am and are in their wonderful 30s these days means that we remember this game, the original game of this, with massive fondness, and I was really delighted to see that they were doing a remake of this. However, this remake has really divided opinions. I'm quite enjoying it because it's quite challenging, but it's also very one-dimensional. However, if people like Pang have PC and Steam, I'm interested already. And really like the concept of Pang, but not necessarily this remake, can I please give 2 massive thumbs up to a PC game on Steam called Bug Catcher. It's the same concept as Pang, but it's just done differently with a story mode and all of that stuff. So, you have Tour and Panic mode. I don't have Score Attack mode yet because I've not finished Tour. And you get to pick as one of the Pang brothers. Yeah. And let's go, in fact, let's go right. Ooh, right, it won't let me go. Will it not let me? No! This sucks. Right, we'll go from day 1 in Death Valley then. So, the idea of Pang is very simple. Don't get crushed by the ball, but every time you hit the ball, it halves. So, and then you've got to get rid of all said balls before everything kind of runs out time-wise. Very, very simple concept. Gets very tricky very quickly. Ah! This is world number 2. That's not helpful. You may very well have done, Josh. I was going to say, this is a terrible game for me. Well, that was helpful. So I'm doing terribly on this. Let me just instantly restart that. Apologies. I'm showing exactly how to not play this game because of the time limit, and it's essentially the time limit that has really divided opinions on this game, because the time it allows for very little room for error at all. So you have to sit there and really think about the level before you can kind of move on. And for some people, it pushes you into a I can't do very much kind of hole, which a lot of people don't like. Those little rock things can smash stuff if you want. So yeah, you're always constantly on this like risk versus reward type thing, because you don't want to smash too much. If we're back to balls and smashing again. I didn't get the furry. Thank you for liking a tweet when you're already in here, Josh. No! I didn't expect to actually do that one. So yeah. So as you can see, there's different weapons that you get. Some are easier than others to deal with, I think. Ah! Come back to me again. But it is very much a hark back to yesteryear. Bollocky bollocks. No! And sometimes you do kind of think, well, where the fuck am I supposed to go? But that is the beauty of Pang, is that you are always a bit like, well, where the hell am I supposed to be? That's not better. I know. There is some serious ball talk that has been going on this. Oh, this is not. See, this is exactly what you shouldn't be doing in a Pang level. Is making so many little balls that you kind of don't know where you're going anymore. And again, I think my big ball explosion did not take out all of the little balls. I'm going to just name this whole evening of streaming the evening of the balls. Oh, fuck off. Ah! Apologies for my poor gamesmanship. But as you can see, this game is quite hard. Alright. I shall quit out of that. We're only doing a short run through of this one anyway. So you can see you've got targets that you need to get through. I'm miffed as to know why it won't let me go back to the previous... Ah! There we go. Ah! Miffy can look good for 5 seconds. See, it starts off so much easier. Different balls have different properties as well. So these are bouncy balls. Whereas the other ones were like zero grav, they just bounced off of wherever it is that they go. So you've got to be careful because you might end up with quite a lot of balls on your face, which, to be fair, is not a horrific problem in my humble opinion. But some people may want to watch out for that, especially when you're playing for high scores. I like as well that when you're playing with the machine gun, Like in any other game, it's called the machine gun, but in this one, it's called the spray gun. Subliminal perviness going on there. A second left to go. Phew. Whoosh. So the beauty of the crabs, let me just, when your balls get crabbed, this was completely not in my brain when I first played this. But yeah, your balls do get smaller and smaller and hurt by the crabs. That is blatantly to try and stop young children being sexually promiscuous. There you go, I didn't even have to do anything. The crabs ruined my balls. Big balls. Ah! It is a Smithy stream. This is true. Anyway, so let me just cancel out of that. At the end of each of the areas, and I think there's 250 levels, I think. You do get... Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Go to next. You do get a boss. Oh yes, there's a story mode. Did you know that there is a Tetris film coming out that's got an £80 million budget? If we're talking about plots in films, in stories or anything that doesn't need to happen. Right there! So yes, he zitted on me. Let's try that again. Does look a little bit like he's got syphilis. And then you smack the other... the arm that's not giving any grief. No! That was the last hit that needed to happen. You can see what happened. You can see what happens. Anyway. So that is like the main mode. Let me dive out of that. And let's go into panic mode. No, this isn't where I actually get out my real balls. Yeah! It should be checked out. Shouldn't be green. No, if you've got green balls, you need to do something there. So panic mode is essentially like an endless wave type thing. to try and see how far you can go. And then the speed of the balls and the speed of what happens kind of changes there. And then you have to protect like these shrines for a few moments as well. So why is there a calorie counter if there's food? I don't know, it's just a weird little stat thing, so you don't actually have to bother with any of the food. It's just there for extra points. And I think there's a trophy for it as well, to be fair, of collect X amount of food doing X amount of things. Excuse me. Ah! Fuck you, fairy. There's quite a lot of pills. Oh! Another trophy. This evening I'm getting trophies for just streaming. This is amazing. Smithy loves all, including the reindeer. Yes! Oh, I didn't mean to explode my big ball on its own. Ah! Balls to the face. So yeah, so hopefully you can kind of see exactly how Pang goes. Yes, it is quite one-dimensional. It is very much... Pang was a massive game in the late 80s, essentially, which is why I have a bit of a nostalgic airing towards it. This was back when I had... Well, I still got my ZX Spectrum. Sorry, I'm losing... I'm not going to last very long. Ooh, from pyramids and stuff. This makes no sense. I'd love to see the story mode behind this mode. But yeah, back in the late 80s when I had my ZX Spectrum, I had Pang on the ZX Spectrum. It was 2-player mode then, and it used to be the game that me and my brother or me and my dad used to play. So a little bit of Smithy history, basically. Ah, ball in the face again, no, last night. Oh, come on. Only, of course, because it was a ZX Spectrum, you'd have like, they'd just go like, you're in the green coloured area, you're in the blue coloured area, you're in the yellow coloured area. So, yeah. Very cute. But that, like back in those days, there wasn't tons of like really nice co-op-y styled games that you could play. So be lucky, whippersnappers, because this was like the height of all the rage of going, oh my god, we've got co-op multiplayer. Ah, dead fairy. But what I would say is that Bug Catcher on Steam, I think, probably does this kind of game mechanic a bit more justice. It gives more meat to it. That the whole avoiding things slapping in your face works, I think, for me as a game. Yes. Game over. And that, my lovelies, is Pang Adventure, available on PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. Fun, nice for a quick little shimmy. You can't really do long games on that because it gets repetitive, I think. But yeah, again, I think a 1 or maybe a 1 1/3 thumbs up for this one. I think they could have done more with it, but what's here's fine. So yes, that's all for Pang Adventures here on High Playing Games. Please do like, comment and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Twitch, give me 90 seconds and I'll be back with the third game of the evening. And I think because we started quite late, yes we did, I'm going to dive on tonight's main entertainment. We're going to all play a story. Aww. Back in a smidge. Bye!